Yeah.
I hope this will be beneficial to all.
Right.
Let me introduce myself because I'm new to this group. Many members will not be in a position to identify me. I'm Peethambharan Pisharody from Alua, Kerala, working as an associate person of Nirmal Bang Securities Private Limited for the past 10 years. Earlier, I was in Mumbai. I started my trading career in the stock market in 1990 as a part-time trader. I started actively trading in from 98. Gradually, I used technical analysis for my positional trades. I ventured into full-time trading from 2010. I started using Google Finance for data analysis from 2016. I have created various Google Sheets for screening stocks for positional trading. I have a passion for creating Google Sheets for various positional trade strategies like Share Genius, Buy Low, Sell High, and Darbo's Box. I have created an Excel which calculates the percentage stock of all the NSE stocks. The percentage strength ranges from 0% to 100%, where stocks near 0% are very good for buys with a very low risk, and stocks which are near to 100% are very good stocks for profit booking if it is there in your portfolio. For the past 3 years, I have been working hard to create algo strategies for intraday and positional trades, as this will be the future of share trading. I'm not a person of having any coding knowledge, so I faced many difficulties for getting the strategy coded. Now, after changing 3 coders, I have successfully got my strategy coded, and I have tested them in the paper trading mode for the past 4 months. I have got some corrections done in the codes and have started successfully trading in the live market since July 2021. At present, I have 2 strategies for live trading and 4 strategies, option buying and option selling, are in the pipeline for coding. I have divided this presentation into 2 parts. Session 1 will be regarding the leap options and session 2 will be regarding algo trading. Now I would like to present the first session, which is leap options. I hope you are in a position to see my screen.
No. No, you have to share the screen.
Yeah, I started sharing.
No, it is not coming. You have to click the share screen first.
Just a second, sir. Vishnu, you will share now.
Because you are co-host, so you can share it. Yes, definitely you can share. You have to first click the share screen and then select your.
Yeah, got it.
Yeah.
Now it's visible?
Yeah, it's coming.
Okay. So let's understand what is leap options. Actually, it's an insurance for your portfolio and it can be used for profit generation. Now, insurance for your portfolio means, suppose if you have a portfolio of 5 lakhs, if the market falls, there is a problem in your net asset. So for that, we need an insurance. Generally, insurance works in only one way. If you're having some problems, if the market goes down, you get some money. But in case of leap options, even if the market moves in your favor of your portfolio, you make money both in the portfolio as well as options. Now,
So next.
I would like to make a disclaimer that I'm not a SEBI registered financial advisor and this presentation is only for educational purposes. All investment strategies and investment involves loss of risk, and nothing contained in this presentation should be construed as an investment advice. Any reference to an investment's past or potential performance is not and should not be construed as a recommendation or as a guarantee of any specific outcome or profit. Contact your financial advisor before investing and understand the pros and cons before investing your hard-earned money. Now let's start the session 1, leap options. Now, what are leap options? Many people are not aware that we are in a position to buy long-term options also in the NSE. Leaps, long-term equity anticipation securities, are those which are publicly traded option contracts with expiration dates that are longer than 1 year and typical up to 3 years from the date of issue. They are functional identical to all other listed options except with longer time frames for expiration. Currently, we have leaves only in Nifty and Bank Nifty. Volumes in Bank Nifty is very low, hence our focus will only be on Nifty options. Now, leaves that are available in Nifty are December 2021, then March 2022, June 2022, September 2022, December 2022, June 2023, December 2023, June 2024, December 2024, June 2025, December 2025, June 26. Now, if you look into this screenshot, you will find that Bank Nifty options has a very low liquidity, and it is not advisable to trade in these securities, because if you see the bid price and the ask price, there is a huge difference. So it is not advisable to trade in such securities with a long-term view. Now, if you have a glimpse of the December 2021 expiry, we see that at the money, there is hardly 3 to 4 rupees spread. So it's a very good thing where we can enter a trade and we can exit also whenever we get a good profit. But as we go further, we can see that the liquidity decreases. The liquidity in December contracts, all the December contracts are more compared to the other contracts. So our focus should always be on the December contracts so that there is sufficient liquidity for us to trade. Now, I just posted the screenshots to understand what is the liquidity in each contract. It's just for an insight that we have to look only to those contracts which are liquid. Illiquid contracts should be avoided. Now, lead options are the best tool available to hedge your portfolio. For a portfolio of say 5 lakhs, you need to hedge it with minimum 1 ATM lead and a maximum of 3 sets of lead. ATM plus minus 500, ATM and ATM plus 500 strike prices. Focus generally on leads which has good volumes at ATM. Leads should be used as an insurance for any black swan event. Book profits whenever the spot moves by 500 points. For example, if you have purchased leads when the spot price was 17,500, then you will book profits when the spot reaches 17,000 or 18,000 and will create a new buy straddle at ATM. This process is to be continued for the full year. So basically, we will not sit in the same boat till the expiration till December. We need to keep on booking our profits, because suppose if a market moves from 17,500 to 18,000 and we do not book our profits, and after a few days or few months it comes back to 17,500, then we will not be in profit at that time, because erosion happens in option contracts. So we have to consider booking profits whenever there is a movement of 500 points. For example, I have specified that if the total premium of buying premium of call and put is 1,500, then we have to calculate the daily erosion that is going to happen at till the time of expiry. Now, there are total number of 255 days in a year. So if we calculate the daily erosion, it will be 5.89 rupees per day. And if you calculate it on a weekly basis, it will be 29.41 points in a week and 129.58 points in a month. Now we know that if the option remains at the same price at the expiry, till expiry, then we will lose our option premium. So we have to try how we can collect that amount by trading it in futures. So if you have an option, you can trade futures along with it with a minimum margin, and we will try to recover the points that are going to be eroded in a month or in a week with the help of futures. Now, just let me take you to the Excel, wherein we will understand what we have to do. See, if one is buying one set of leap options, it should always be done at the round figure, 16,500, 17,000, 17,000 or 500 or 18,000, because in December expiry, these are the strike prices where trading is being done. And the premium between the call and the put should be minimum. So that suppose if you are buying it at 17,000, if the call premium is 450, the other should be 425 or 475. It should not be that one is at 600 and the other is at 300. It should be very near to each other. Similarly, if one is buying two sets of leap option, so whenever the spot is at 16,750, one should buy 16,500 call and put and 1,700 call and put. So that we are buying two options with a difference of 250 points from the strike price. Similarly, if one is trying to buy three sets of leap option, he has to use it whenever the spot is at the round level, say 1,700, 16,500 or 17,500. The premium. And profit booking is in the similar way. Whenever it moves by 500 points, we have to book our profits. That should be the first criteria that we have in our mind. In each case, 500 points movement, you have to book your profits. Now,
Mr. Peethambharan,
yeah,
when the market is moved by 500 or 700 points, the call will become very expensive and put will become very cheap. So when you're booking the profit, you may not be having the profit then, because only the theta effect will be there.
No, sir, I will be showing the same thing here.
Yeah.
See, on 30th July, the December option was at 15,763. That time, 15,500 call was at 792 and 15,000 put was at 345. The total sum invested was 1,138. If you take the 16,000 call, it was at this premium 1016 and 16,000 premium was at 1012. Now, when the price moved from 15,763 to 16,529, this 1,138 increased to 1,436. Here you will find that the put premium has eroded much, but the call premium will move more compared to the put premium, erosion in the put. Similarly, if you see the 16,000 call and put, from 1016, it has moved to 1128.
So then how will you book the profit?
You book the profit in both the things.
No, but you are actually in loss, na?
How? I bought it at 1016.
Achha, you are buying earlier.
Yeah, I am buying the options.
Oh, you are not selling the options.
I am not selling the options.
Achha. But buying the option is equally dangerous.
No,
either your
it's
theta
not
will
dangerous.
impact it.
Sir, it is not dangerous. See, that's what I'm saying. If you understand the concept, it is not dangerous. Leap option is not dangerous. I would say monthly option is dangerous. I'm not denying that fact. But leap options is not dangerous because
but you will have a theta impact, na?
No, sir. See, that's what I'm saying. When the market moves by 122 points, here you are gaining. Even if it goes down, then it's not affecting you much. See, I have the values here, complete values here. See, when the spot moved by, say, if you traded in spot, you would got a profit of 38,302. But in options, your profit will be reduced to 16,325. There will be only 50% profit in your options, but it is giving you a profitable trade. On a daily basis, I am calculating the call and put premium and I am understanding what is happening to my options. Now, I have actually taken a trade of 16,000 at this level. I exited when it reached my target. Then I created a new buying straddle, 16,000, 16,500 and 17,000. The market was at 16,529 at that time. When the market went to 16,931, I made a cool profit of from 929 to 1091, 1128 to 1373, and 900 to 943. See, whenever it is deep in the money, your profit will be more. So what I would do is I will exit 16,000 and I will create 17,500 if I have 3 options. I will not book all the 3.
So the strike price collection on what basis? Can you please re-explain?
Yeah.
Strike price selection. Am I questioning that?
See, the strike price selection is whenever it is very close, that time you have to buy.
Okay. Not depending on the premium. Once you said
premium, that's what I'm saying.
Premium,
premium, very close premium.
Sir, you just said earlier, but I may be wrong, that the premium should be nearby.
Yeah.
But when I see in your example, you just go bit up. When the premium is nearby, my profit is much less.
No, sir. See, when I'm doing this, I'm in a 16,000 call. Now I have to shift it to 16,500. Okay. Now I have booked my profit in 16,500, 16,000. Then I will have switched to 16,500. No, sir.
Okay.
I'm rolling over.
Right.
I'm rolling over. At that time, I don't need to see the premium. I'm saying that whenever you're starting it, you should look at the premium.
Okay.
Because whenever you're rolling over, you're getting good profit over here. You have bought it for 400, you're selling it for 893.
True, but the net profit, what we are getting is something around 112 rupees.
112 rupees, that's what I'm saying. Because it took the number of days taken for it to reach here was 10. That is the reason why you're getting less profit.
Okay.
If it happens very fast, then your profit will be also very fast.
Right, sir.
No, but this is also a fact. Normally the market consolidates. Just because last 3 months or 6 months the market in the bull run, we are seeing the big movement. But if there is a less movement in a month, then you will lose money because of the time impact.
I'm coming to that point itself, sir. See, there are 2 things you have to understand in this. One is you are taking this as an insurance for a portfolio. First thing is that we have to understand I am taking it as an insurance. Second thing we have to understand is that I want to book whatever risk I am taking. I have to collect that premium back by trading in futures. That's what I said. We have to trade in futures and have to collect that premium. I will explain that. But why I am explaining this thing as in the between is that you should understand what is the premium and how it moves.
Okay. Carry on.
See, this a small question in this word sheet.
Yeah.
When you have selected a strike price and it has been continuously moving up. The market is continuously moving up for the period you have taken. Okay.
Fine.
But then why, in the beginning, for example, I take the central chart, it started with 7% and then it comes down to minus 3.75. And then it again goes up to plus. So much of fluctuation, because the market has steadily gone up. Steadily gone up.
No, sir, we have to understand that we are buying 3 options at a time. If you look into single options, you are always there in profit. See, that's what I'm trying to explain it to you. Now, on 30th July, it was at 15,763.
Yeah.
And it moved to 16,529. Means 800 points movement was there in this spot with only 1 day loss. The rest of the days it was in profit itself. But if you see wherever the positiveness is very low, 35, 20, 21, 2, there you will find some erosion in the options. It is but natural. There will be erosion in the option premium.
Okay, I got it.
But comparatively, see, if you compare this with September options, I can show you that also. If you look at the same way, see, if you look in the September options, you will not be making that much profit because your erosion will be faster.
Okay.
So that is why we are selecting December expiry. Because options have a tendency to erode faster when it is nearing the expiration. So in a monthly expiry, you will hardly have 5 to 10 days. After that, erosion will be very fast. But in a monthly expiry, in a leap option, your erosion will not be as fast as this point. And your profitability will be more comparatively to the current expiry.
Acha Peethambharan ji,
Yeah.
See, after making profit in one particular strike price,
Yeah.
you are suggesting to roll over to the next higher price, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Now that also will be in December only.
Yeah, in December only.
But if you keep going like that, then your premium will come down. No?
Yeah, my premium will come down. I will be keeping my booking my profits also, no sir. 100 points, 160 points. Profit
No,
will
that
be
means
there.
even November also you can do it for December.
No, we only go for December expiry deep options, sir.
No, what I'm saying, if you keep going like that, we reach November. For November, we should do for December only, or
no, we will be going for the next December.
Acha.
22.
Okay.
We will be shifting it to next December because now next December there is no volume in next December. So we will be trading till November, mid of November. After mid of November, we will be shifting it to the next month, next contract, matlab December 2022 contracts.
Why not in between the June? You were saying September.
There I've showed you the slide. That volume is very low.
Okay. So only December to December you have to do that.
Because in December to December you have good volumes.
Okay.
If you go for June or September or March, your volume will be very less. If there is no volume, then you cannot get out. The spread will be more.
Okay, continue, sir. Continue.
Yeah. Now, if you come back to your the screen, yeah, the screen sharing it.
See now, आपका दिख रहा है screen.
See now, what we will do that we have understood that we will be losing some premium due to erosion. Now, our second point will be how to recover that amount. So we will be using any set of indicators and trade with the trend in futures. So what we will be doing here, we will be buying futures whenever there is an uptrend to cover our erosion loss. That's all. This strategy, you are using futures only to cover our erosion loss. And the second thing is that we should never use standard values because big players use it. This is algo, and this will result in your stop loss being hit and the market then moving in your predicted direction, depriving you of your profits and giving you loss instead. For example, if you're using a 20-day or 20 EMA or 50 EMA, it can be tracked by the algo traders. So instead of using 20 or 50 EMA, you can use it 35 EMA. See, if in this chart, if you see, whenever the stock price moves above the 35 EMA, you can go for a long. Book smaller profits, 50 points, 100 points in your futures. Don't wait for big profits. Book smaller profits, wait for the next call. Again, when there is an uptrend, again go for a buy. Keep on booking profits so that our erosion that happens in the option is covered by this future. Hello?
Yeah.
You are getting my point?
Yeah, correct.
Because if we have a future, if we have an option, we are not fearful of buying a future. We will keep a very small stop loss, which is bearable. And whenever we get profits, we will keep on booking profits in futures. So whatever erosion happens, that is covered by the futures.
And if the future fall, then stop loss.
Huh?
If the future fall, then after buying the future,
then we will take the stop loss.
Then take the stop loss.
Because in every trade, we place a stop loss for trading. We don't want to risk our downside more. We want to minimize our downside and we want to maximize our profits.
No, but if you book the profits, then what happens? The future rally you are not participating. Further, your option become naked.
No, you are not. You are having both call and put. No, sir. Your future option is never naked. You have 17,500 call as well as 17,500 put. So your option is never naked.
Ram, आपका background आवाज आ रहा है. Ram, आपका background आवाज आ रहा है. Can you check your background voice?
Okay. I'm not able to find. Anyway, I'll.
आपके यहाँ से बैकग्राउंड इमेज आ रहा है इसलिए मुझे बार-बार म्यूट करना पड़ रहा है.
See, sir, if you buy options, leap options, your total investment will be 50,000 for buying leap options of December as of now. And if you are trading in futures, your maximum margin requirement for trading futures is only 32,481 in case of buying, and your for selling it would be 31,278. That is the maximum margin that is required for leap selling futures or buying futures. So your instead of investing 1 lakh rupees for futures, we are only investing 31,000 to 32,000 for futures.
Including the leap.
Hello.
It is about 80%.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
Including a future and leap.
No, only for futures trading, buying.
No,
The premium that you pay for options is debited from your account on the same day. No. The margin that is required for trading in a future is minimized to 31,000 because you have a leap option in your account. Either a call or put, because you can trade either side. You can either buy or sell futures, no issues, because you will both have a call as well as put with you. So that's not an issue.
Okay.
Is there any issue over here? Is there any confusion in this?
The only confusion is if the market is not in a directional mode, the option will, both options will go down. That's why I think so. And basically, that is the only one thing I'm saying, a big loss-making effort in this case.
Sir,
yes, that's what
you are not I said that this is an insurance for your portfolio. If you have, say, 5 lakhs portfolio, you want to protect it. Suppose there is a black swan event and the market falls by 30%. What will be the position of your portfolio?
Right.
Now, if you have a call or put, and if the market tanks by 30%, say if the market tanks by 5,000 points, what will be the option premium? It will be 5,000 rupees. That is, you are getting 2.5 lakh rupees from the option premium itself.
Okay.
And your whatever loss that you have made in your future positional trade in your portfolio, that is covered by this thing.
That is possible when if my portfolio is the last cap pricing, then only, no?
Even if 500 points, you can book profits. No, sir, 8,000, 10,000 profits can be booked. No.
Okay, sir.
Now, secondly, suppose if you are taking a mediclaim, what happens if no claim is made? Your premium is completely wiped off. But in this case, even if you are buying an option, if the market is moving in your portfolio direction, you are making profit then also. Because if the market moves from 17,500 to 18,000, you are making 8 to 10,000 rupees in your option also. You are making profit in your portfolio as well as you are making profit in your options also. Because 500 points movement in futures or spot will create 200 to 250 points in options, provided they move fast. If they don't move fast, it will be 100 to 200 points. That's all.
What I understand, because the ITM movement is fast compared to OTMs.
Yeah.
Fine. When we buy an option of ITM, it will give a better result compared to the OTM. I think you're using that technique. That's what basically I would understand.
Yeah. See, that's why I'm saying, suppose if I'm taking a medical insurance, if nothing happens to me, I'm losing my entire premium. But here, if I'm buying an option and if it moves in my favor, then also I'm getting something from it. I'm not losing anything.
Yes, sir.
And secondly, you in a year, if you are taking this call, 17,500 strike price at the money premium call on put in January, Do you expect the market to remain at the same price till December without any movement?
Or for full year, it will
at least you will go 500 points up or 500 points down. You keep on rolling it. Book your profits, keep on rolling it.
Right, sir.
So why we are saying is that it creates two things. When even if it moves in your direction, you are beneficial. Even if it moves against your portfolio, it is beneficial. It is beneficial to both the sides. But movement should happen. Now, the second question arises that if there is no movement, what will happen? Erosion will happen. That is why I said that you should trade in futures to cover that erosion. If you see, you hardly need 6 points a day, 30 points a week, and 130 points a month to cover the erosion. That has been very clearly in the previous slide. I have stated that point. I think so. I will have to keep the back. Back.
Hello, sir. I have a question here. So basically, to ensure our portfolio, most of the people in YouTube, what I have heard is that they recommend to buy out of the money puts, basically. So you buy these puts at a low premium, and it acts as an insurance for your portfolio. But here I see you are recommending to buy it multiple times till the year end, and you buy calls and puts together. And in the money or at the money, the premium involved will be quite high. So can you just compare and see tell us what's the benefit of going with your recommendation?
Peethambharan ji, you are online. आपका आवाज नहीं आ रहा पीताम्बरन जी, आपका आवाज नहीं आ रहा है.
आवाज नहीं आ रहा है?
ना अब बोलिए. Now can you reply to his question?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, that if you're buying an out of the money put, if the market doesn't fall, you are confined to lose your premium.
Exactly.
Hello?
Yeah, exactly. That is my insurance. Correct. We are ready to.
It's an insurance, but you're losing that insurance amount.
Yes.
It's just like Mediclaim. If you don't claim it, you're losing it.
Correct.
But here, even if the market is moving in your favor, it is moving up. You have bought a portfolio of 5 lakhs. The market is moving up. It has reached 500 points up. So you're getting benefits in your portfolio as well as in the option that you have bought. You are gaining 200 points, 150 to 200 points in the options that you have brought. So you are benefiting on the both ends. You are not losing any money.
And in the event when the market falls, what will happen? I will lose money in my portfolio. I will also lose.
You will not lose. No, you have put in your hand. Suppose if the market falls by 5,000 points, extreme rare case, what will happen to your portfolio? It will become 50%.
Correct.
Now, if you have options, put options, that will become 5,000 rupees. Premium will become 5,000 rupees because you're buying at the money put. You're bought at 17,000. If the market closes at 12,000, you're having your premium increases to 5,000 rupees.
Why to buy the calls? That the portfolio will increase. That is enough for us. Why to buy an additional call?
Suppose, sir, if the market falls, you are taking insurance only. That's all. My aim is that I should take an insurance, but I should not pay it from my pocket.
No, I will buy a put only. Why to buy a call? Any portfolio will increase if the market goes up.
Sir, if you buy out of the money call, suppose if the market crashes and it doesn't reach your strike price, you're not going to get anything from your put also.
No. I am talking about buying a call of December. Sorry, buying a call of put, not buying the call of December.
But then, sir, you can only use it when suppose if you trade in futures, you should only trade whenever the market is going up then. Why we are buying both the things? Because we want to keep on rolling this. Whenever it moves by 500 points, we'll book our profits and roll over it to the next strike price. We will not remain the same for till the end of the year. We will keep on rolling it over or rolling it down, whichever way it comes.
You may be telling about a black swan event of some 1,000 point, 2,000, but that seldom occurs. So buying a option, buying a future, and with only December put buying, I think it is a very risky proposition to manage in a weekly or a monthly basis. That's why it may be better to simply buy the December puts, and any of the market goes up, your portfolio will go up. That's enough for us.
But then you will be risking 25,000 rupees, sir.
The risking 25,000 against the portfolio of 5 to 10 lakhs is still better, correct? So that's how the insurance. So if we hedge, we are reducing everything, profit on either side.
Why we are hedging it? That's what I'm saying. Why we are hedging? Because we are calculating we are making profits in future trading also, as well as in option trading. We are increasing our chances of making profits.
But is it practicable to say
it's
it
practicable,
is
sir?
See, in
the next part, when you attend the next session, it will show how practical it is to trade in that way.
Probably if we have an algo like that, it is fine. Otherwise,
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm coming to the point, sir. See, first we have to create a foundation. That foundation is sleep options, and using this foundation, we will start trading in the algos, wherein we have to trade. We have to invest only say 30 to 40,000 for a future, and we will get all the right. We have to combine both the things together, sir. It's not doing one thing. Why I explained this is that you have to understand how it works.
Okay, understood. Yeah.
Suppose if I buy at 17,000, when the market goes to 18,000, I do not book my profits. When the market comes down to 17,000, I will be making loss in my options.
Okay.
I have to keep rolling up. Whenever it goes up, I have to be at the money.
नहीं बाई चांस मेरी जो कार की चाबी है ना गगना की हाँ नहीं है मैंने चेक कर लिया हमारे यहाँ पर 2 चाबियां वो दोनों हमारे पास इसी पर
Is there any question, sir? More?
नहीं आगे चलिए नहीं no confusion sir. Yeah.
Now actually we have come to the end of the session of leap options. Now we will indulge into the second session, which is algo trading. Now, algo trading is a new trend of trading, where we venture into the world of technology. Now, in conventional trading, we have to sit in front of the system and do our trades manually. Whereas in algo trading, we do not have to sit in front of the system. We do not need to open our computer itself, because if you are working it in a VPS, it's just that it keeps on trading for you without any interference. Now, algorithmic trading, also called as automated trading or black box trading, uses a computer program that follows a definite set of instructions, that is an algorithm, to place a trade. The trade in theory can generate profits at the speed and frequency that is impossible to a human trader. Algorithmic trading is also a method of executing orders using automated pre-programmed trading instructions, accounting for variables such as time, price, and volume. This type of trading attempts to leverage the speed and computational resources of computer related to human trades. Now, algo trading, there are 3 components in an algo trading. One is a call generating software, which generates call as per any set of indicators. The second part is the execution of the calls that has been generated. And the third part comes in as the money management, by using stop losses and targets set in our trading system. It will manage all our trades as per our prerequisite determined stop losses. Now, if you compare conventional trading versus algo trading, in algo trading, you don't need to invest time. Whereas in regular trading, you have to sit in front of the system if you are continuously doing intraday trading or positional trade, you don't need time, but for intraday, you need the regular time. And say, if you come to the multiple execution at the same time, it's not possible in a regular trading. Whereas in algo trading, it can trade multiple scripts at the fraction of a second. Second thing, in regular trading, analysis of multiple charts is not possible by an individual. But whereas in algo trading, the software scans multiple script symbols and screens for you, which is best for buying according to the program that we have coded. And in algo trading, it automatically manages your money as per your requirement. If you specify that I need to invest 10,000 rupees in one stock, it will calculate the number of quantity that has to be purchased in that amount. Whereas in regular trading, we have to calculate it on a regular basis. In algo trading, there is no net connectivity issue because we are connecting it through a VPS. So it's just that we start the algo in the VPS, then we can close the system and we can do our regular work. Whereas in regular trading, if there is a net connectivity issue, our trading will get stopped. We need to have some reliable net connectivity. Now, the process to be followed in an algo is that first we have to conceive a trade plan. What conditions are to be used for that particular trade, and then get it coded. Then we will test that strategy using paper trading, wherein it will take all the trades that is generated by the software and it will record it for you in a monthly basis. We can from day 1 to day 30, you can get all the trades that are traded in the market recorded in a separate sheet. Then you can the third part comes is analyzing the analysis to identify the flaws that is there in our code. Then we will optimize it, optimize the code based on the observations, and then retest it again on a paper trading basis. Once we are sure that all the things are working as per our plan, then we will implement it in the live market. Now, margin requirements. Let us understand the margin requirements in different cases. In naked futures and buying, for futures buying and selling, we need the 100% margin. As from September 1, we have to pay 100% margin for all the futures F&O trades. Then if you hedge with our futures with options, the margin gets reduced. Similarly, if we have leap options with us, December contracts, then for buying, we need buying futures and selling futures, we need less margin. We will look into each and every requirement of that. If you are trading in futures, our margin requirement as on now is 1,10,000 for Nifty. And if you hedge it with weekly options, your margin reduces to 43,000 in case of future buying and 38,000 in case of future selling. Now, what are the strategies that we are deploying? We are now, as of now, we have two strategies which are tested and active in the live market. The strategy one is the indicator used in this strategy is super trade. We trade on a 5-minute chart with a stop loss of 60 points in case of Nifty. If the stop loss is hit, the trade reverses and we take a new reverse trade. As a result, you will always have an open position, either buy or sell at any given point of time. There will be some exceptions when if your stop loss is hit before the trend reversal happens. Care has to be taken when there is a trading holiday in NSE and the world markets are open, and also on big events day when there can be a big gap up or gap down. This strategy is using super trend as an indicator with a different parameter. We are using 50 days time frame, and the multiplier is 2. Whenever there is a buy signal, the software will send a message to the algo. Algo will punch the order with a stop loss, and its target is kept open. In the second strategy, we have made a slight difference because we don't want to enter at the just after the breakout. So here also we are using the strategy super trend indicator, but with a slight change. First, it will track the 1 hour chart and see the trend of the stock as per the super trend indicator. It will record it, and then whenever in a small time frame, the same trend has and it will exit the trade whenever there is a reversal. But on reversal, here the reverse trade will not be taken. Instead, it will wait for the reversal again, and when it matches with the 1 hour trend, then it will take a new trade. By using this technique, we are reducing the stop losses. Whenever in a 1 hour chart uptrend is there, we will take only buy calls in a 5-minute chart. We will not take the sell call that is being generated in the software. Similarly, when in a 1 hour chart there is a downtrend, we will take only sell trades. We will not take the buy trades, thereby reducing our stop losses and maximizing our profits. In the first strategy, you may note that our stop losses was 60 rupees, and in this the stop loss is 30 rupees because we are entering a trade after a buffer point. We are not entering a trade immediately after the call is being generated. So the second strategy will generate more profit compared to the first strategy and less loss compared to the first strategy. But in case if the market doesn't come down to the buffer point, you may lose your trade also. There is a small risk in it, but since we are using both the strategies, we intend to take this risk. Now, we have to use the power of compounding in this case to increase our output. Growth potential using the power of compounding. Suppose I start an algo with a capital of 1 lakh and trade in 1 lot of futures. I will trade in 1 lot of futures till my capital and profit doesn't increase to 2 lakhs. Once my profit and capital increases to 2 lakhs, I will start trading in 2 lots. And once my profit increases to 3 lakhs, profit and capital, then I will start trading in 3 lots. I have to keep patience to see that my capital grows by 1 lakh to increase the lot size by 1. So until and unless my target is not achieved, I will not increase my traded quantity. I will keep it as it is. But once I make profits, I will start increasing my capital, traded quantity. So suppose if you are earning 5 to 10% per annum per month, then it takes approximately 1 year to have your capital double. But suppose if it is achieved in 6 months, then you can take trading 2 lots after 6 months. If you're trading in 2 lots, but definitely within next 3 months, you will be increasing your capital by 1 lakh. So then you can start with trading 3 lots. You have to gradually increase your lot size. It should not be drastically, it should be gradual. Now, if anyone has some questions regarding this, let us take the questions.
No, it's okay. You can continue.
No, basically, I have come to the basic conclusion. Basically, I want to know if there is any problem with the understanding of what I am trying to say.
No problem in understanding.
Now, can you explain that how the strategies can be used and how the algo will be done? And how the
I have an observation.
Yeah.
You mentioned that if you make 10% in a month, I think that is an absurd percentage that one can expect in a month. This month, of course, was an aberration.
Yeah.
The power of compounding, na?
Sir, basically, sir, that's what I'm saying. If you look into the aspects, it's not difficult to earn 10% per month using algo. I'm not saying manually, using algo.
How it will be? How? Can you explain further?
Yeah, just a second. Can you see my screen now?
Yeah.
See, these are the trades that was done in the month of July by using algo. In August month, 2 contracts were traded. Buying price was this, and the profit selling price was this, making a profit of 9,707 rupees. And July month, the total traded quantity was 850. Buying price, average buying price was 15758, and the average selling price was 15794, making the profit as 31,000. The total profit in July was 40,742 in this live account. It is taken from the Nirmal Bang securities.
So it means you traded only two times in a month.
No, here 850 trades. No, 850 lots means 50 divided by 850. No, sir.
Oh, so many lots were taken. Okay.
Yeah. In August month, only 2 trade was done. 2 lots. 50 plus 50. 2 trades.
How the system will work? Can you explain?
The system that's what I'm said. It's basically we have generated one algo which will generate calls. It will send it to the robo, and from robo the order is punched into the system.
No, suppose I want to implement this system.
Yeah.
I want to have this algo. What all I have to do, that you to explain, na?
The basic thing that you need to is that you have to subscribe for our particular thing. You have to open an account in our Nirmal Bang securities. The amount that you have to pay for an algo is for the robo is 1,500 per month, and for the VPS it is 1,500 rupees. Then
you mean to say we have to pay 3,000? We have to pay 3,000 rupees per month.
Yeah.
Over and above the brokerage.
Yeah, over and above the brokerage.
And then I can do my own trading also in the account.
Yeah, you can do your own trading also. There's no issue.
And then who will take care of this algo and robo and then VPS system? Whether I have to put my rates or
no,
or
it will be done automatically. It will be done automatically. You don't have to see if anyone wants to see the live process of algo. Anyone can log into my system. I can show you the live market, because now today the market is closed, so robo will not generate any calls.
Can you show the trade for last 1 week? See, last 1 week or maybe last 1 month?
Kothari ji, this assumes that you have to invest 15-20 lakhs minimum, na, for this to.
नहीं 1 लाख का बात कर रहे हैं ना, 1 लाख से 5 लाख का
बात कर रहा हूँ.
1 लाख.
1 लाख. हाँ, 1 लाख is talking. ये जो प्रॉफिट आपका आया ये 1 लाख पे आया है ना?
हाँ.
1 लाख में 40,000 प्रॉफिट.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. If I say that आप जो बोल रहे हैं 5,000 10% का नहीं मिलेगा, अब जो ट्रेड्स हैं ये ऐसे आपका ट्रेड्स होते हैं.
मेरा नाम होता है, ऐसे होते हैं बट बहुत कम होते हैं।
सर जी यही चीज है ना सर, हम एडवांस हमारा जो नया टेक्नोलॉजी को हम अडॉप्ट नहीं करते हैं तो हमें लगता है कि ये पॉसिबल नहीं है।
अच्छा, Mr. Peethambharan, see whether it is algo or manual. Finally, the basic the theory is your super trend. Okay.
Yeah.
The basic it picks up it, that is a signal or an indicator, whatever you call it.
Yeah.
That super trend only is getting translated into trade, buy, sell. The algo does only the the software issues. Okay.
Yeah.
So how reliable this trend is? If super trend is so reliable that it can get us that kind of profit 10%, even in manual trading also I should be able to get that kind of money, is it not?
It's possible.
So can you throw some light on this super trend and how you have chosen that as a base?
See, it's possible, sir. It's not that you have to need algos. Why we depend on algos is that we don't have to worry about the trades. That is the basic concept. Now, suppose if you go into
So do you have the back tested data also for number of years?
See, I don't believe in backtesting. There is a reason for behind it. Because what happens in backtesting is that when we backtest a strategy, it will take 5-minute close or 10-minute close for backtesting. So in between that candle, sometimes your stop loss or target will be achieved, but it will not reflect it. Backtesting is done in a 5-minute, 10-minute or 15-minute close time. Okay. So that will not test your results properly. Whereas if you forward test it in a live market,
it's 1
then
minute
you will
candle.
come to know that it is working.
So you're using 1 minute candle in your algo, correct?
5 minutes.
5 minutes, okay.
Yeah.
So basically you are trying to say, if I pay 1 lakh rupees, assuming, and if I pay 3,000 rupees per month, I can expect a return of something around minimum 5%.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If the market is flat, 5%. If the market is volatile, 10%. If you get more than that, then it's very best for you.
And you are not taking any share in that one?
No.
Achha, you are only concerned about this 3,000 rupees per month only?
Yeah.
And then I can discontinue this facility anytime?
Anytime.
Suppose I'm not happy with the service, I can discontinue my account, I can discontinue this facility, but I can continue to trade with the Nirmal Bank?
Yeah.
Okay. So how many accounts you have right now? How many accounts you have with you right now?
We are doing 4 people are doing live trading.
How many?
4. I just started in July, sir. See, okay. I don't recommend anything to anyone in the initial stages. I tested it on my system. I got it results. Then few of my friends started trading. I'm saying that I have started live trading only from July and August, 2 months.
Okay.
Even if you use super trend, you can get the results, sir. I'm not saying that you cannot get the results.
Yeah, no. That's what Mr. Peethambharan. The question the other person also asked about backtesting, and so at least the 5 minutes time frame you are only using in super trend. Also, you are using that 5-minute trend to get the buy sell signal, which gives the signal to your algo.
Yeah.
Okay. So what is the problem in getting, because the stock mark or any such software which gives you the the screening or backtesting results, this 5 minutes candle may, what will be the problem? Because that will improve our confidence if backtesting results are available for a period of say last 6 months or 3 months or even 1 year. That will improve our confidence. So I have not understood your answer to that question.
Sir, see, my algo, my coding that has been done, it is done by my coder. I don't know how coding is to be done. Okay. So I cannot get it backtested in any system.
Okay.
I believe in forward testing. So what I do is, whenever I code a strategy, I run it in a paper trading mode. And I record
no, I'm not doubting your algo. My fundamental question is that how the super trend is reliable. So at least for the super trend, you have a back testing. That's what I'm asking.
Yeah, super trend is very, see, if you use a standard super trend, you will not get results.
What is standard super trend and non-standard?
7-3, 10-3, you will not get the desired results.
And then where you will get the result?
You have to shift it to 52.
52.
Yeah.
What is 52?
50 period, 2 multiplier.
Achha, 50 and 2.
Because see, basically, if you use the standard, even if you use 20-day moving average, 50-day moving average, 100-day moving average, the algos can catch that stop loss. Because they know people trade here. So they can catch your stop losses and then the market will move in your direction.
Yeah, I can separately do the back testing with whatever package, for a super trend.
You can track it. You can track
yeah,
super trend.
Yeah. You give me
the
details. I'll that 52 whatever details. I'll do the back testing and I can gain confidence.
Yeah, definitely, sir. This is what I'm saying.
Definitely.
You can use a 52 time frame, 5-minute chart, and you can back test it. It will give very good results. And now, if you want to increase your profits, that's what I said in my second strategy. I first see into the 1 hour chart. What is the trend? Using the same parameters. Now, if it is uptrend in 1 hour chart, then I will take only buy trades. I will not take the sell trades in a 5-minute chart. That is the second strategy. Strategy 1 is basically 5-minute chart only. It is not looking into any previous time frames. But in strategy 2, we want to minimize our losses and we want to minimize our entry also. So we are not entering at the same the candle breakout. What we are doing is we are giving a buffer points of 0.25%. That comes to around 30 points. So whenever there is a buy signal, we will wait for the market to fall by 30 points. Then we will enter and keep a stop loss of 30 points only. We will not keep a stop loss of 60 points.
Okay.
Now, can you take the positional trade also?
Yeah, you can do this is positional trade only, no sir. We are carry forwarding the trade.
Okay.
It's not intraday trade.
Acha.
A stop loss can trigger in intraday also, but
it's like swing trade. It's like swing trade.
Whenever the stop loss is triggered, then if the trend reversal happens, it will take a new sell trade also.
So I have a question here. The super trend exclusively belongs to Nirmal Bank, or super trend is a general app that you are using specifically by you? No, by Nirmal Bank.
No, it is can be used in any trading software.
Okay.
50 by 2 now.
50 and 2.
So Peethambharan ji, how you came out at 50 at 2, because what the other algo traders, they say they play around with, they keep feeding different parameters and then they shortlist like it should be 50 and 2 for me going forward. So you're saying that you have not done any back testing on this parameter and whatever since July you're taken set as a 50 as 2, you're in profit basically, in good profit. Okay.
See, what I'm saying is that, see, I have been tracking this super trend since 2010. But we used to use the general 7-3 or your 10-3, but that was not giving us the desired results. When I shifted my focus to different time frames, I may get lesser calls, but the trend will be in that direction. It will run in that direction.
Okay. And the profit.
पेपर ट्रेडिंग का क्या कॉन्सेप्ट है सर, थोड़ा ये बताइए. पेपर ट्रेडिंग कैसे करेंगे आपके साथ हम?
पेपर ट्रेडिंग में सर आपका एल्गो ही रिकॉर्ड करते जाता है.
Okay.
Whenever you start, when you do a paper trading, it will start recording. अब देखिए अभी मैं आपको इसमें मेरा एक जो पेपर ट्रेडिंग चल रहा है,
इसका मतलब मैं 1 महीने तक मैं पेपर ट्रेडिंग करूं तो वो हो सकता है.
हाँ, मेरे को मालूम पड़ेगा इसका कितना प्रॉफिटेबल देगा ये.
And for the paper trading also we have to pay?
Yeah. अब देखिए यहाँ पे पेपर ट्रेडिंग लिखा हुआ है क्लियरली. अब यहाँ पे मैंने इतने स्ट्रैटेजीज को डाले हैं, सब कमोडिटीज है, इक्विटीज है, बैंक निफ्टी है, सब डाला हुआ है. इसमें हर चीज आपको कंडीशंस देखिए अलग अलग है. अगर आप देखोगे इसमें मैंने एल्यूमिनियम में डाला है, MCX एल्यूमिनियम, ट्रेड एग्जीक्यूशन सेम, मार्केट ऑर्डर, फ्यूचर कमोडिटी, लॉट साइज, क्वांटिटी, MIS, Today, step trailing, 45 रुपए से stop loss, buy and sell both, none, and save. जो MIS है, commodity मैंने MIS में रखा है, और जो equities है, F&O है, उसको मैंने carry forward में रखा है, क्योंकि commodities का gap up gap down बहुत ज्यादा हो जाता है, whereas in equities उतने gap up gap down नहीं आते हैं. अब ये जो भी ट्रेडिंग होगा पहले आपके ओपन ट्रेड में आएगा यहाँ पे, और उसके बाद में ये क्लोज ट्रेड में जब भी पोजीशन कटेगा तो ये क्लोज ट्रेड में आपको रिकॉर्ड करते जाएगा.
आपका रिजल्ट बताइए ना. रिजल्ट
सर, रिजल्ट हम लोग इसको डेली डिलीट करते हैं ना. यही चीज मैंने आपको पेपर ट्रेडिंग का रिजल्ट आपको मैंने एक्सेल में दिखा रहा था. एक मिनट, मिनिमाइज में ये देखिए, ये मैंने आपको दो बैंक निफ्टी और निफ्टी का रिजल्ट दिखा रहा हूं. देखिए ये कितने बजे आया है ये दिखाएगा, कितने बजे ट्रेड एग्जीक्यूट हुआ, क्लोज कितने बजे हुआ और क्लोज टाइमिंग क्या है, और इसका प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस आपको इधर अपडेट होते रहेगा. अब देखिए बैंक निफ्टी में 21,000 का प्रॉफिट है आपका 11 अगस्त से लेके 2 सितंबर तक, और बैंक निफ्टी का जो दूसरा स्ट्रेटेजी है दूसरे मंथ का एक्सपायरी का, उसमें 7,000 का प्रॉफिट है. निफ्टी में आपका निफ्टी 1 में मतलब करंट मंथ में आपका प्रॉफिट है 12,280 रुपया, और निफ्टी का अगले एक्सपायरी का अक्टूबर का है, इसमें आपको 25,000 रुपया. ये वेरी करेगा आपके मार्केट के मूवमेंट के हिसाब से. ये हर महीना आपको एक ही जैसा प्रॉफिट मिलेगा ऐसा मैं कोई कमिटमेंट नहीं दे रहा हूं. ये लेकिन आपको जो भी प्रॉफिट देगा, जो भी ट्रेड्स हैं, और इसको भी अगर आप गौर से देखोगे 50% ट्रेड्स प्रॉफिट में रहते हैं, 50% ट्रेड्स लॉस में रहते हैं. लेकिन जो 50% प्रॉफिट में रहते हैं वो अच्छा प्रॉफिट देता है, और जो 50% लॉस में रहते हैं वो थोड़ा सा कम रहता है. हेलो,
हाँ बोलिए बोलिए.
सर कोई अभी देखिए, ये पेपर ट्रेड का मैंने पूरा आपको जो कैसे रिकॉर्ड होता है वो दिखा रहा हूं. अगर आपका इसमें यही चीज है, आपको सब एक साथ रिकॉर्ड होगा, आपको बाद में फिल्टर करना पड़ेगा.
और ये रिजल्ट हमको मिल जाएंगे
हाँ,
एंड ऑफ द डे.
आपको उधर हर दिन अपडेट होता ही रहेगा उधर. अब देखिए प्रॉफिट आने के बाद लॉस भी होते रहता है.
Mr. Peethambharan,
Yeah.
Mr. Peethambharan, good morning. I am Uma Shankar from Delhi.
Yeah, sir.
You see, I had developed some intraday models using Algo. Okay. So as per your system, actually, I had developed for equity and commodity and currencies also. But since, as you rightly said, it cannot be played manually. Because we have to go to this computer, it's next to impossible, and we can't be able to play in so many scripts also. Okay. And as you rightly said, actually, through Algo, through software, we can play in hundreds of scripts actually. But in your, because I believe in intraday. In intraday, if I put my stop losses on all that, initially your system will calculate on a paper trading. Am I right? Actually, बोलिए.
आप जो स्टॉप लॉस लगाते हैं वो आपके सिस्टम में नहीं रहेगा, वो एल्गो में रहेगा.
जी,
वो सिस्टम में आपके ऑर्डर बुक में नहीं रहेगा.
Exactly. बिल्कुल. अच्छा, so that means it will not go into the
No, it will be there in the algo itself. When that price is triggered, it will shoot market order.
It will shoot the market order. Yeah, that means at that gain point of time only, since it is through software, it will immediately shoot the market order, and immediately it will pick up the plus or minus positions.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So basically, your algo trading is, instead of taking the positions, you are taking through stop loss only.
Yeah.
because the whole world is stop loss is being used to restrict the stop loss. But you are, of course, my method is also exactly the same. But you are done a wonderful thing. Actually, you are taking the position itself through stop loss.
Yeah. See, basically what happens is that if I place a stop loss order, and nowadays there are many big movement swings in that single candle. So your stop loss will be triggered if your order is there already in the system.
Yeah.
Now, if the order is not there in system and it's just a flash and it is not recorded in your algo, it will not execute.
Yes. Well, sir, I would like to discuss in details with you personally.
Yeah.
So that I would like to show my intraday trades. Okay.
Yeah.
And I want to ensure whether it is compatible in your program so that immediately, of course, I can work with you. Okay. And of course, you are fine. I can take your guidance also. And if we could able to put it.
So your voice is breaking. Actually, your voice is breaking, sir.
Yeah. Actually, if after we both working actually, I will call you after that. Actually, if we could able to put all these things to your compatible mode, then we can work upon that and we can give it to this forum also.
Fine.
Yeah. So I will call you later.
Fine,
sir. Time. You please give your time. I'll show my. Of course, I am manually. I am having Excel sheets and all that.
Fine.
I am sure you will understand all these things. And, we will get it carried away, and which may be helpful to the entire team actually.
Fine.
These returns are mind blowing. Annually, I am doing Bank Nifty. Returns are mind blowing. It gives more than 2,000%, but I don't know how it will work actually if we put it in Algo.
Okay, sir.
Basically, Peethambharan ji ये क्या बता रहे हैं कि he will speak to you, he will work out on the strategy, and then if he really give the good result, then he will put up to our forum. That is what Mr. का अच्छा experience है currency trading का. He is doing currency trading in a big way through his the reverse trading mechanism and other things. So he will be able to understand your system very fast, and then he can discuss with the group members, and then we can have. That is what he suggested.
So, yes, sir. Mr. Potashiri, exactly. You really brought in Mr. Peethambharan at the right moment, which I have been searching for so many years actually.
Oh, very good. Chalo.
I am actually. I will sit at him and I will discuss in detail. We both will tradewear analysis actually, and I will take some knowledge and guidance from him. And whatever inputs I give, you also will analyze, because you don't need to take the guidance and knowledge from me. He is far ahead of me. He is very, very far ahead of me. I salute him actually, Mr. Peethambharan. And we will if there's some good things comes out, we will bring it to the forum. The entire forum can use it, and we can move the markets. The entire forum will dictate the market.
Very good.
Very good.
We really have experts in the group now.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
Everybody is in a position to see my screen.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have added a super trend in the trading view.
एक मिनट मुझे थोड़ा साइलेंट कर.
हेलो.
अब बोलिए.
अभी देखिए ट्रेडिंग व्यू में मैंने चार्ट लगा दिया है सुपर ट्रेंड का. इट्स a default chart. So you will see that the indicator uses 10 and 3, which is a regular one. And if you go it for a 5 minute, see why I'm saying that it is possible to trade. See, you can see there are good moves in this, but now if you change this parameter from 10 to 50 and from multiplier 3 to 2, you can see that it's giving you very long signals. If you see the points, there will be 100, 200 points more in every trade. Hello?
Yeah, you can see.
So, sir, by reducing the multiplier, you ensure that your exit is faster.
Yeah.
But I understand.
Yeah, I am taking a larger number also because I don't want many calls.
Correct. So, but
if I use 7-3 or 10-3, there will be number of calls.
Correct. So I'm using ATR as a stop loss. So I've also reduced the multiplier to 2 so that I can exit quickly.
Yeah.
And so my other question is for this, you're using this VPS as a virtual machine.
Yeah.
Do we still need to authorize on a daily basis for the CDSL? Like, because once we are trading on the equity, so because we have to every day we have to type in the password for the OTPs for the CDSL authorization. That is still required or
no? But we just don't require anything. Once we set the algo, it will automatically trade for us.
I agree. So, but I tried almost a week algo trading with streak as option. There also I was seeing that I have to log in every morning in my Zerodha account, and I have to
here
authorize it.
Unless and until you close your robo, you don't need to log in.
Basically what he's trying to say, what he's trying to say for equity trading, if you have to give the delivery, then you have to authorize the CDSL if he has not given the power of attorney to Zerodha. Then he has to be everyday basis. Everyday basis he has to be the authority. Only in stock. In case of Nifty, it is not required.
Yeah, options it is not required, but
option not required. But for stock delivery, you have to give the daily authorization if POA is not given. Since I have given the POA, so I don't need to give the CDSL authorization every day.
Correct.
Right. Okay.
अब देखिए यहाँ पे सिर्फ आपके इंडिकेटर पे आपको छोटे छोटे लॉसेस आएंगे, लेकिन जब बड़े रैली मिलेंगे आपको पूरा राइड मिलेगा। और ये जो दूसरा चीज हमने देखा है कि अप ट्रेंड आने के बाद भी नीचे मार्केट आता है, इसीलिए हमने सेकंड स्ट्रेटेजी बना दिया जहां पे हम बफर लेंगे और बफर के बाद एंटर करेंगे। हेलो, ये बफर देने का कारण ये है, यहाँ पे बाई सिग्नल आया, फिर नीचे आया मार्केट और फिर ऊपर गया, तो हमारा सेकंड स्ट्रेटेजी हम इसको किए हैं कि थोड़ा सा बफर नीचे आने के बाद बाई करेगा।
So that is
that buy, you know, which you showed, that goes that arrow goes and connects where? Can you put your cursor on one buy and show me where the?
See, here it was a sell signal.
Okay.
Buy का है उसका
बाई इसके नीचे इसमें यहाँ लेवल पे आएगा ना सर?
नहीं, बाई ऊपर भी तो लिखा हुआ है, बाई ऊपर भी लिखा हुआ है आपका इधर।
ये सेल है ना सर?
उसमें सेल के नीचे बाई आया ना? नहीं, सेल के ऊपर एक बाई और दिख रहा है ना, ये क्या है?
कौन सा?
नहीं, इधर हाँ, ये क्या है?
ये बाई है ना सिग्नल सर?
तो ये कहाँ आया सिग्नल?
ये प्रॉफिट नहीं दिया ना सर? मैं आपको क्या बताया, हर ट्रेड प्रॉफिटेबल नहीं होगा ना सर?
No. The question is, question he asked was that buy, you know, there is one arrow which is going just above the buy, one arrow or horizontal arrow you are putting. So where does it go and end? That's what his question is. You got my question, Mr. Peethambharan?
Yeah.
Where does it go and end? I didn't get your question, sir.
नहीं, ये बाई के ऊपर जो horizontal line
you put your cursor on any buy. Just put the plus. Okay, just above that one horizontal line is going.
Yeah.
One where does it go and not there? Not there.
Vertical नहीं, horizontal. नीचे horizontal जो line जा रहा है.
What is that horizontal?
17,363 पे buy होगा sir.
So not necessary. So what happens in the 5-minute candle also? It can happen within 5 minutes anytime because the decision is based on the previous candle close in most of the algo.
अच्छा, वो trend का line है वो?
नहीं सर, वो ट्रेंड का लाइन है। जब भी वो ट्रेंड रिवर्सल होगा, बेसिकली दैट रिवर्सल हैपेंस बेस्ड ऑन द प्रीवियस कैंडल। तो वो जो बाय का जो ऑप्शन है, द बाय सिग्नल इज कमिंग ऑन दिस बिग ग्रीन कैंडल, बट द एक्चुअल डिसीजन इज टेकन ऑन द प्रीवियस ग्रीन कैंडल व्हिच इज प्रीवियस कैंडल व्हिच वाज क्लोज्ड। So it will show in our charts, basically in your trading view chart or in the kite chart, it will show on the next candle, and immediately it will punch in the order, and it can happen within that next 5 minutes time. So it could be happening at the 17,358 or maybe slightly above that, but it will happen in that time only. And there is a delay of like 30 to 45 seconds also. Once I saw that I got a buy signal from the Algo Trading. So it took 30 seconds, 45 seconds for the complete.
नहीं सर, अभी देखिए हमारा जो एल्गो है ना, आपका देखिए अगर आप रिकॉर्डिंग जो देखेंगे, it will be always in that level at 9:50 or 3 minutes, 3 seconds.
Correct.
3 to 5 seconds के अंदर आपका ऑर्डर पंच हो जाएगा.
Very good, sir. Sir, I was using the add-on, so there was a delay of 10-15 seconds. So.
हाँ, हम लोगों ने ऐसा कोड किया है, जब भी ट्रेंड रिवर्सल होगा, नेक्स्ट कैंडल के ओपन पे ही ट्रेड लेना है।
Okay.
That all depends upon what code that you have given.
Okay.
You can keep the buffer points. You can directly take a trade. It depends upon your thinking. What is needed.
Okay. So, Mr. Peethambharan, you tell me this. What is the proprietary of your firm in this? Because this super trend is not proprietary of yours. No. Algo platform is not proprietary. That software or whatever you call. What is proprietary of your firm? Can you just explain for academic interest?
See, basically, after tracking, we understood that there need to be some changes wherein I don't buy at the same time, I enter at a buffer. So I get a second strategy coded, one with the same indicators, but with the buffer points. Now, suppose if I want to buy 2 lots here, I'll be making profits in both the lots, or I will be making loss in both the lots. But suppose if I have a strategy wherein it will trade at the next candle and one will trade after a buffer point. So what happens is that in one trade, I will be making a loss of 60 points, but in the second trade, I will be making a loss of only 30 points. And suppose if the stop loss is not hit and the market moves up again, then in one case, I will be making 30 rupees more profit because my entry level in the second case was 30 rupees below the first price. So you have to keep on modifying your strategies. Now, super trend is fixed. Everyone will trade with super trend. But now we have to understand how it works. Now, if you see why I am saying this, if you see this Excel, you see that you are getting a losses also. That means it is coming down also. So why should I enter at the same level? So we have made a modification where we will not enter at the same time. We will enter after a buffer point. So in case if it does not hit our stop loss, our profit potential will increase.
So that is the strategy 2 you said, if I recall.
That is the strategy 2.
Strategy 2 may you were, but the strategy 1 is the plain one. There is no.
It's a plain one. Why? See, when we run one strategy, we come to understand what are the flaws in that strategy. So you can correct it using a next strategy. Because suppose if I want to trade in current month and next month, if I use both the strategies in the same strategy, I'll be making profit in both the strategy, or I'll be making a loss in both the strategy. So I have modified it in such a way that the indicator will be the same. But stop losses will change. Entry point will change. Everything will keep on changing. So I can enhance my profit.
And this strategy you are using for Nifty next month, or you are using for leap options?
See, I am using this strategy for Nifty current month and next month, and I hedge it with options, leap options. So my margin requirement reduces. My main option, my main intention of buying leap option is to only reduce the margin. And by using that, I want to trade in futures also with less margin. Say using 30,000, I can trade in futures. And in leap, the benefit of my leap is that I can get 8,000, 10,000 rupees whenever the market moves by 500 points. That is an added advantage.
So basically, you require 1 lakh rupees per lot, correct? For 1 lot, if I have to do the 1 lot trading, you need 1 lakh rupees.
1 lakh rupees.
If I need two lot trading, then I will be requiring 2 lakh rupees. And then once I give that 1 lakh rupees, that everything will be taken care by you, or by your system. Then we are not required to do anything.
As such, you don't have to require it. You don't need it to do anything in algos.
And also you mentioned during the presentation, because there was a query, because recently we came across instances, people using algo trading have lost a huge money in fake trades, in some fake trade. So that which
free trade.
Free kacha, okay.
The problem is that if you place a stop loss in your system, then the free trade can execute your trades. But when it is in the algo, it will only trade when that price is triggered. If there is a flash, it will not record. It will not get recorded, sir.
Oh, I see. That means algo trading, protects us from the such free trades.
Yeah, because it is in the algo. It is not in the system. If you look into your open orders, You will never have an open order in your system using algo.
Okay. Okay. No, actually, there was a lot of rumors about recently some small fellows have lost huge money due to algo.
When you sell your options.
Okay.
So you are selling an option for 300. The next candle it reaches 600 or 1200. The stop loss is hit, and it happens only for 1 second.
Okay.
It happened only for 1 second.
So the next time the next trade will be at the normal price. Actually, people have not observed this. If you observe Nifty Bs, you can see these freak trades every now and then.
So every morning, first trade is freak trade.
You will get a 10 rupees higher price. But
why it happens? Why it happens?
It's all technically managed by these big algos, big shots.
But what is the advantage to them? What is the advantage to them?
The advantage is that when they punch zero and they punch number of orders, it's beneficial to them. They have reverse positions in their options. It's not a problem to them.
Volume.
They have volume with them.
Volume with them. Yeah.
So usually what happens? Early morning, people make their mind to buy a Nifty B.
Mr.
And they,
Peethambharan, actually, you see,
hello,
Mr. Peethambharan, in intraday, hello, I'm Umashankar. Mr. Peethambharan, in intraday, if I put some logics in your algo software actually, and carry forward, of course, without not learning with the super trend and all that.
Sir, your voice is breaking, sir.
शंकर जी आपका वॉइस नहीं आ रहा ठीक से आपका आवाज ठीक से नहीं आ रहा.
आपका वॉइस ब्रेक होके आ रहा है सर.
Just a minute, sir. Just a minute. Just a minute. Now, is it picking up now? My voice is picking?
Yeah.
बोलिए.
I would like to say, I have developed my own models actually, and in intraday I put stop losses, not minding the super trend and all that. Okay, I am saying that I am putting the stop losses, which invariably, as you rightly said, which will be in the algo only. When the market goes there, it will be affect the orders. Okay, I position itself, I will take it through stop loss only. Okay. Because I am using stop loss not for booking the loss, but taking the positions. Okay. Can that be done in your algo software? Can it be accommodated
in a software?
Yeah.
Everything can be coded, but you need to specify on what conditions you need that trade to be executed. That's all.
Yeah. In that case, actually, that I think it can work very well. Actually, but that can be done in intraday. We can do it for a running trade for about 10 or 15 days on a paper trading. Will the algo will calculate and everything it will give?
Yeah, they have to code it first.
We have to code it first.
Yeah, certainly. There only I will take your guidance actually. Then what I will do, presently I'm outside actually. I will come back to you. I will talk to you today evening. And if you have some time, we will sit across according to your convenience. I will show my game.
Yeah.
Then we can codify it and we can work it on for 10 or 15 days actually. We will work it on equity, commodity and currency everywhere. Okay. And we will take the best part of it. If it successfully, if it after around 5,000 times, if we do some permutation combinations actually and all those, and 5,000 times run, the probability of optimization of profit will be much more. Yeah. After the standardizing everything actually, then we can sit across. We can give another presentation through you only to this group. And we will give the group the benefit of achieving excellent profits. How about you? What do you say so that I can contact you?
See, the first thing is that I need your complete strategy and to understand the strategy, what you are trying to do.
I will give you a clear demo itself through Google Meeting or Zoom meeting.
Fine, sir. But today I am not available in the evening.
Yeah.
You can contact me tomorrow.
Yeah, I will contact you tomorrow and I will give my email address also. I will take email address. I will send my files, Excel sheets and all that. And I will give we will sit across when there is no market hours and we will, I will give my demo itself on my, strategies actually, what I have developed.
Fine, sir.
then we can make it and we can break it through.
Yeah, sir.
Yeah, so nice of you, sir. Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
So nice of you.
अभी ये बताइए कि क्या क्या करना है आपके इसमें. You tell us how to start the process.
Yeah, and also the fees and all those details. One chart if you have, you can just show it to us.
देखिए सर, अगर किसी को इंटरेस्ट है इसे टेस्ट करने के लिए या इसे देखने के लिए, तो सबसे पहले दो ऑप्शन है. आइदर यू कैन गो फॉर पेपर ट्रेडिंग, जो आपका एक्चुअल रियल ट्रेडिंग में नहीं काम होएगा, लेकिन आपके हर ट्रेड उसको रिकॉर्ड करेगा. आपको ये पता चलेगा कि ये स्ट्रैटेजी यूज करने से हमें एक महीने में क्या प्रॉफिट या क्या लॉस हो सकता है. इसके बाद में अगर आपको कॉन्फिडेंस आ जाता है तो आप उसको लाइव मार्केट में यूज कर सकते हैं. तो इसमें अगर आपको पेपर ट्रेडिंग भी करना है तो आपको वीपीएस चाहिए और अल्गो का रोबो चाहिए, जो चार्जेबल है. तो 1500 रुपीज वीपीएस का लेता है, 1500 रुपीज रोबो का लेता है. अगर आपको वीपीएस में नहीं चलाना है, आपके सिस्टम में चलाना है, वो भी पॉसिबल है, लेकिन फिर आपका अगर नेट गया या पावर गया तो वो ट्रेड एग्जीक्यूट नहीं दिखाएगा. जो आपको रिजल्ट चाहिए वो नहीं मिलेगा, क्योंकि जब आपका नेट आएगा तब वो कंटिन्यू करेगा रोबो. तो अगर वहां पे कहीं स्टॉप लॉस हुआ है तो आपको एक्चुअल ट्रेड का आइडिया नहीं आएगा, बिकॉज इट इज डूइंग पेपर ट्रेडिंग. और कॉन्फिडेंस आने के बाद यू कैन गो फॉर लाइव ट्रेडिंग.
ओके.
लेकिन लाइव ट्रेडिंग करना है, मेरा स्ट्रेटेजी से करना है, तो इट इज कंपलसरी दैट यू हैव टू ओपन एन अकाउंट इन निर्मल बैंक. अगर आपका स्ट्रेटेजी है तो देयर इज नो कंपल्शन, यू कैन डू इट इन योर एट योर राइट.
अगर हमारा अकाउंट निर्मल पहले से है वो चलेगा?
कौन सा?
ऑलरेडी निर्मल में अगर अकाउंट है चलेगा क्या?
वो आपको हमारे फ्रेंचाइजी में शिफ्ट करना पड़ेगा सर, क्योंकि हमने ये डेवलप करने के लिए हमने काफी पैसे खर्चे किए हैं रोबो जनरेट करने के लिए, स्ट्रैटेजीज डेवलप करने के लिए. तो वो हमें रिकवरी सिर्फ हमारा ब्रोकरेज से मिलता है.
ब्रोकरेज क्या है सर इसके अंदर?
0.01% और 30 रुपीज फॉर ऑप्शंस.
ओके.
ऑप्शन का मार्केट में तो रेट 20 रुपया ही है आजकल, 20 रुपीज में सब जगह होता है.
सर जी, हमें जो हमारा जो कंपनी का मिनिमम ब्रोकरेज है वो मैं बता रहा हूँ सर.
मिनिमम मैक्सिमम?
मिनिमम, मैक्सिमम 50-100 रुपया लेते हैं. हमने रोबो है इसके लिए 30 पे लेके आए हैं.
अच्छा, लेकिन आप देखिए ना, जैसे आपने 850 का आपने वो ट्रेड लिए तो उसमें तो मेरा ब्रोकरेज बहुत ज्यादा हो जाएगा 30 रुपीज के हिसाब से.
नहीं, वो फ्यूचर्स है ना सर, 23 ट्रेड ही है ना सर.
क्या है वो?
पूरा टोटल 23 ट्रेड्स ही है ना सर.
तो 23 into 30 विल बी द ब्रोकरेज ना.
23 इंटू फ्यूचर्स में 30 नहीं है ना सर.
फ्यूचर में कितना है?
0.01.
0.01.
4,500 रुपया खर्चा आएगा सर महीने का.
अच्छा.
ब्रोकरेज एंड अदर चार्जेस.
जब 3,000 प्लस ब्रोकरेज मिला के 4,500 का खर्चा आएगा.
हाँ, लेकिन सर अगर आपको 10% जो मैं बता रहा हूँ, दैट इज अपार्ट फ्रॉम ऑल द चार्जेस, ब्रोकरेज, वीपीएस चार्जेस, रोबो चार्जेस, सब छोड़ के मैं बोल रहा हूँ आपको 5 to 10% छूट सकता है. उसके ऊपर ही छूटेगा, लेकिन मैं मिनिमम बता रहा हूँ 5 to 10%.
कमाल है, इतना आ जाएगा. अच्छा
सर, आप मेरे को बताइए ना, 1 लाख के ऊपर आपको एक ट्रेड में अगर 5,000 मिला तो 5% हो गया.
हाँ.
आपका कोई भी दिन आप देख लेना, आप ट्रैक करना है तो ट्रैक कर लेना, आपको उससे ज्यादा ही मिलेगा. अगर आपके ग्रुप में अगर आपको सिर्फ पेपर ट्रेडिंग का रिपोर्ट चाहिए तो मैं एवरी डे पेपर ट्रेडिंग का रिपोर्ट मैं आपको पोस्ट कर सकता हूँ, लाइव ट्रेडिंग का.
अच्छा,
अगर आपको सिर्फ ट्रेड रिपोर्ट्स चाहिए तो आपको पेपर ट्रेडिंग करने से पहले आपको डेली का रिपोर्ट मैं यहाँ से भेज दूंगा, आपको भेज दूंगा, आप अपने ग्रुप में पोस्ट कर दीजिएगा. मैं जनरली अभी निफ्टी में कर रहा हूं तो निफ्टी के ही रिजल्ट्स आपको मिलेंगे, क्योंकि यही चीज अगर बैंक निफ्टी में करता हूं तो उतना प्रॉफिटेबल नहीं है, तो हम बैंक निफ्टी में अभी चालू नहीं कर रहे हैं.
हमारे श्रीवास्तव जी का क्वेश्चन देखिए जो लिखा है, एनी पॉसिबिलिटी ऑफ स्पेशल ऑफर फॉर द ग्रुप.
देखिए ये जो चार्जेस है ये मेरे पॉकेट में नहीं जा रहा है सर. वीपीएस का चार्ज हमें देना चाहिए वीपीएस वाले को, रोबो का चार्ज हमें रोबो को देना है. स्ट्रैटेजी मेरा है, उसके लिए मैं कोई चार्जेस लेता नहीं हूं, मैंने सिर्फ वो ब्रोकरेज एक्सपेक्ट कर रहा हूं क्लाइंट से.
अच्छा अच्छा,
मैं स्ट्रैटेजी का तो कोई चार्जेस ले नहीं रहा हूं ना सर. अभी मेरे पास 4 स्ट्रैटेजी और कोडिंग में है, वो ऑप्शन बाइंग के हैं, ऑप्शन सेलिंग के हैं, इंट्राडे है वो, लेकिन प्योरली इंट्राडे, इट इज नॉट डिलीवरी।
ये चार्जेस निर्मल बैंक के हैं या ये चार्जेस आपके ये बीपीएस और उसके हैं?
बीपीएस और ये जो चार्जेस है निर्मल बैंक के नहीं है। निर्मल बैंक का सिर्फ वो 800 रुपया आता है एक्सटीएस टर्मिनल का लाइव ट्रेडिंग के लिए।
अच्छा।
और ब्रोकरेज। और सर देखिए कोई भी चीज है, अगर आपका वॉल्यूम बढ़ेगा तो हम ब्रोकरेज में भी थोड़ा बहुत कटौती कर सकते हैं, लेकिन शुरुआत में हम मांग नहीं सकते हैं। अगर आप जो चीज अभी प्रदीप भाई, आप जो अभी फ्यूचर्स ट्रेड कर रहे हैं, अगर आप उसको एल्गो करोगे, जो आप बोल रहे हैं ना छोटे प्रॉफिट में मैं निकलता हूं, उसमें आपको ज्यादा रिजल्ट मिलेगा।
ओके। नहीं तो मतलब एज ए ग्रुप वी कैन हैव अ पेपर ट्रेडिंग फॉर आवर ग्रुप, और अगर ग्रुप इज सेटिस्फाइड, मतलब ग्रुप ने एक अकाउंट खोला और ग्रुप इज सेटिस्फाइड, एंड देन दे कैन गो फॉर इंडिविजुअल अकाउंट, समथिंग लाइक दैट। दैट कैन बी डन।
That can be done. सेकेंड थिंग मैंने आपको ये भी कहा, अगर आप लोगों को मेरे रिपोर्ट्स के विश्वास में स्क्रीनशॉट्स में भेजूंगा, उसमें वो चलेगा तो मैं वो भेजते रहूंगा।
ओके ओके, फेयर एनफ, फेयर एनफ।
जो ऐसा मेरा तो लाइव ट्रेडिंग हो ही रहा है ना सर निफ्टी में, उसका मैं स्क्रीनशॉट भेजूंगा।
अच्छा।
उसमें ओपन पोजीशन का अलग रहेगा, क्लोज पोजीशन का अलग रहेगा।
एंड यू आर बेस्ड इन कोचीन?
या आई एम बेस्ड इन कोचीन।
So we have some member from the Cochin also, so they can come and discuss with you further.
Yeah. They can come and see. They can meet. If they have some strategies, we can get it coded for them. It is not that you have to use this strategy only. It's an idea. If you have a strategy, you can give that strategy to me. I will get it coded for you. You can pay that coding charges. You can use it on your personal PC. No issue.
Subramaniam ji, you are in the Cochin only right now, na? Subramaniam is not there. Subramaniam एक हमारे थम्पी जोन है, he is also from there only, Cochin only.
I am very much in Cochin, sir. I am in Tripura. Malwa is also very close to me. In fact, we share the same STD code 0484.
तो उनसे बात कीजिए, डिस्कस कीजिए थोड़ा आप, and then
definitely मैं बात करूँगा सर, मैं नंबर नोट करके रख ली है। Only thing is that 15th को I'm returning back to Bombay. I got only 4-5 days left. I'm slowly I'm wrapping.
You can discuss tomorrow, ना? Tomorrow you can go and discuss.
बात करूँगा मैं, बिल्कुल बात करूँगा मैं।
हाँ अच्छा है, और आप जो ग्रुप के बेसिस पे बात कीजिए कि the strategy will be then taken by all the group members.
बिल्कुल सर, बिल्कुल। I will discuss all the possibilities, definitely.
Yeah, and then whatever discount you can get, whatever bulk offer you can get for the member, that also you can discuss.
Sir, Mr. Kotari sir, actually see what he is telling, actually this algo trading and through stop losses he is taking positions. It's like what he is telling is a very, very conservative manner of 10% actually, because since we have already worked on this algo trading, I have developed some models. In a year, if we correctly put the stop losses positions and take the position through stop loss and book the profit, it may, in a year, it may even go up to 2000% actually. I'm sure about it. That is the reason I through you, greatness, actually, I contact the right persons. Now I will sit across with them and we will have his coding technology also. And we too also will work it on that actually. We will certainly, I am confident that we can come out with something good for this entire group.
Umashankar ji will sponsor your visit to Cochin. Please go to visit and then go to Cochin and then finalize.
Sir, certainly. वो मैं तो सर मैं मेरा गुरुजी है, मैं आपके लिए मैं कुछ भी कर सकता हूँ।
उमाशंकर जी, आपका आजकल एमएन राव दिखता नहीं। एमएन राव part of your algo trading, right? He was very much involved. Once he had talked to you about it, but I don't know, he is not coming to this program nowadays.
No, actually, see, I think his name has been removed. Actually, he was a very silent even. Actually, he's not in contact with me also. Actually, I don't know. I sent a lot of WhatsApp messages. I don't know. Actually, the other persons have to keep in touch with me. The communication should not be in. It's actually no entry. Not in a one way.
Voice crack ho rahi, sir. We can't hear anything what he's saying.
Any other question is there? Any other question is there from Mr. Peethambharan? Any question for any member?
I've got a question.
Yeah.
See, this algo trading is using super trend as the indicator, but somebody else will be having some other indicator. So where is the end to this?
Sir, that's what I'm saying. If you want your strategy to be coded, we can help you get it coded.
But you have observed कि super trend is the best indicator.
Yeah, definitely, sir.
अच्छा.
और मैंने कहा ना, आप अगर रेगुलर सुपर ट्रेंड यूज करोगे तो आपको ये रिजल्ट नहीं मिलेगा.
अच्छा, मॉडिफाइड वाला
आपको मॉडिफिकेशन करना ही पड़ेगा.
और ये मैं स्टॉक में भी लगा सकता हूँ, नॉर्मल स्टॉक के अंदर
कर सकते हो, आपको रिजल्ट मिलेगा सर.
अच्छा, स्टॉक में भी कर सकते हैं.
आप उसके बाद में अगर आपको और कॉन्फिडेंस चाहिए तो आप पहले 1 आवर का चार्ट देखिए, 1 आवर का सुपर ट्रेंड क्या दिखा रहा है देखिए, उसके ट्रेंड के हिसाब से आप जब 5 मिनट का चार्ट या 10 मिनट का चार्ट आएगा उस ट्रेंड में आप ट्रेड लीजिए, आपको 100% प्रॉफिट मिलेगा.
ओके.
Sir, but intraday nowadays margin is only whether we do it through MIS or
it's one and the same. It's one and the
one
same.
of the same, 100%.
That is the reason why we are hedging it with options.
Yeah.
And
That
if
is
I take
actually
the main benefit of leap option is that once I buy a leap option, I don't have to buy options on a daily basis.
अच्छा.
I can trade in futures. When I can book my profits in futures, and whenever I get a good profit option, I will book my profit in option also.
Yeah, that's a good strategy. Yeah, that's a good strategy.
Because if I buy an option on a daily basis, there will be erosion for daily basis. And if I cannot buy a weekly option, I have to buy a weekly option. The erosion will be very fast in weekly option.
Plus the brokerage will be very high, ना?
Brokerage भी लगेगा एक्स्ट्रा. अगर मैं 30 दिन 22 दिन ट्रेड करूं तो मेरे को 22 दिन बाइंग और 22 दिन सेलिंग हो गया ऑप्शन का इंट्राडे में. उसके जगह पे मैं लीप का एक ले लेता हूं, मेरे को 6 महीना 8 महीना देखना ही नहीं है उसको. जब तक मुझे प्रॉफिट नहीं मिलेगा मैं उसको देखूंगा नहीं. बट आई विल कीप ऑन रिकॉर्डिंग इट. मेरा प्रॉफिट कितना है मैं डेली रिकॉर्ड करते रहूंगा. जैसे ही मेरे को 8 से 10,000 रुपया मिला या 500 पॉइंट मिला, मैं बुक करके निकल जाऊंगा और नेक्स्ट में रोल कर दूंगा. रोलिंग ओवर इज इंपॉर्टेंट. अगर आपने रोल नहीं किया तो आपको लीप ऑप्शंस में फायदा नहीं होगा.
But when we book the profit, the rolling over will take. It is automated or by manual?
No, that is manual.
That is manual.
Because that is only one month.
वो लीप वाली बात करें. लीप में अगर आपने किया तो मैनुअली करना पड़ेगा.
Leap is manual. Leap is manual because trading happens only 10 दिन में एक बार या 2 बार आपको ट्रेड करना है.
अच्छा, okay.
So that is not an issue.
Yeah, that may not be issue actually. It's only 1 or 2 trades actually.
Yeah, in a month 1 or 2 trades.
Yeah, that may not be an issue.
लीप में मेरे को एक ही बार का खर्चा आएगा बाइंग और सेलिंग का, और मैं इंट्राडे करूंगा तो मेरे को एवरीडे मेरे को ब्रोकरेज लगेगा ऑप्शंस में भी.
एक्सक्यूज मी.
या सर.
अच्छा, ये अपना जो एग्लो ट्रेडिंग में मल्टीपल अकाउंट नहीं होगा साथ में?
नहीं सर. मल्टीपल यूजर्स के लिए प्रॉब्लम बताता हूं मैं आपको. मल्टीपल यूजर्स के लिए सेबी का अप्रूवल होना बहुत जरूरी है.
मल्टीपल ट्रेडिंग क्या होता है?
सेबी से अप्रूव्ड होना चाहिए. आपका जो टर्मिनल आप जो मल्टी यूजर यूज करोगे वो भी सेबी से अप्रूव्ड होना चाहिए.
नहीं, मल्टीपल कैसे होता है? हमने सुना ही नहीं आज तक. ये क्या चीज, थोड़ा बताइए थोड़ा पहले.
मल्टीपल यूजर मतलब आपका जो फ्रेंचाइजी रहेगा या आपका जो टर्मिनल रहेगा ब्रोकर का, वो मल्टीपल अकाउंट में एक ही स्ट्रेटेजी रन कर सकता है.
अच्छा, तभी क्या
सी डी के लिए सबके लिए रन कर सकता है.
तो अभी मैंने 4 अकाउंट, जैसे मैंने खोला, मेरे दूसरे फ्रेंड ने खोला, तो मल्टीपल अकाउंट हो गया ना फिर आपके लिए.
हाँ, तो आपका जो ब्रोकर रहेगा, समझो जेरोदा का सब जो फ्रेंचाइजी रहेगा, वो आपका मल्टीपल ऑर्डर एक साथ पंच कर सकता है.
नहीं, जैसे नेरल बैंक के आपके यहाँ किया मैंने भी खोला, मेरे 10 मेंबर ने और ने खोला, तो फिर ये मल्टीपल माना जाएगा या सिंगल अकाउंट माना जाएगा?
मल्टीपल.
तो मल्टीपल का आपको अप्रूवल है क्या?
मल्टीपल के लिए अप्रूवल के लिए कम से कम 6 महीना लगता है.
नहीं तो आपको अप्रूवल नहीं, फिर आप देन हाउ यू आर एडिंग द अकाउंट?
हम लोग सिंगल यूजर के लिए अप्रूवल की जरूरत नहीं है.
सिंगल समझ में नहीं आया मेरे को कॉन्सेप्ट. सिंगल
मतलब आप अकेले ट्रेड कर रहे हो आपके अकाउंट में, अल्गो में, तो अप्रूवल की जरूरत नहीं है.
अरे बाबा, लेकिन when you are taking the new accounts, so that means you have to have a multiple account, ना?
No sir.
Multiple accounts के लिए सर आपका every strategy has to be approved by SEBI.
Sir, what he means कि हमारे ग्रुप के 10 मेंबर ने लिया और पीथरम सर देखना चाहते हैं कि कौन क्या ट्रेड कर रहा है. जैसे कोठारी जी ने ट्रेड लिया, मैंने एक ट्रेड लिया, तो मेरा नाम और आपका नाम आएगा उस ग्रुप का. तो in his terminal he can look at multiple people how their open positions are. So that is multiple trading, correct? Multiple.
नहीं, आपका जो ब्रोकर रहेगा वो मल्टीपल अकाउंट में ट्रेड कर सकता है.
वो ब्रोकर के लिए ही होता है, ब्रोकर के लिए ही है वो.
नहीं, मैं गुलाटी जी मैं ये बोल रहा हूँ कि आपने भी एक अकाउंट खोला, मैंने भी एक अकाउंट खोला, और मान लीजिए मतलब तीसरे अकाउंट में भी अकाउंट खोला, तो 3 अकाउंट में आप एल्गो चला देंगे ना?
हाँ, वो चलाएगा.
अलग चलेगा सर, सबके लिए अलग फीस अलग ले रहे हैं, वीपीएस वर्चुअल मशीन भी अलग एलोकेट हो रही है, सबका अलग अलग मिल रहा है सर।
तो आपका कहने का मतलब था कि एक ही जगह फीस करके 3 अकाउंट चला लूंगा? हाँ, वो तो
एक साथ करने में आप देखिए वो सब खर्चे कम करने हैं तो आप पार्टनरशिप में अकाउंट खोलिए तो आपको एक ही चार्जेस लगेंगे।
नहीं
वो पॉसिबल नहीं है
तो जैसे ग्रुप के लिए
पॉसिबल ही नहीं है।
हाँ, ग्रुप में चला था ना वाला डिस्कशन की वी हैव अ 1 लाख रुपीस अकाउंट एंड देन वी कैन हैव दिस।
100 करोड़ का बिजनेस करना है तो सर एक अकाउंट।
सर सबसे पहले आपको ये देखना है कि रिटर्न क्या आ रहा है। अगर अच्छा रिटर्न आ रहा है तो इंडिविजुअल अकाउंट खोलने में क्या इश्यूज है?
पीताम्बरम जी, एक चीज थोड़ा डाउट है। कुछ हफ्ते पहले से मैं स्ट्रीक और दूसरे प्लेटफॉर्म एक्सप्लोर कर रहा था, उसमें बेसिकली पॉसिबिलिटी आती है कि लोगों को थोड़ी ट्रांसपेरेंसी, कौन सी स्ट्रेटेजी काम कर रही है, एक तो वो रिपोर्ट्स ओपन रहती है, और दूसरा उनका कोडिंग बहुत सिंपल कर दी है। जैसे कोई भी आदमी चाहता है कि मैं सुपर ट्रेंड में काम करूँ, इंडिकेटर लेके लिख सकता है कि ये कोड कर सकता है, सूडो कोड लिख सकता है, नॉट अ प्रॉपर कोड बट सूडो कोड्स। बल्कि आप कह रहे हैं कि अगर हमारे पास कोई स्ट्रेटेजी होगी तो आपके थ्रू हमें कोड करवाना पड़ेगा किसी के थ्रू, करेक्ट?
कोड करवाना पड़ेगा सर। क्या है देखिए, आपका जो स्ट्रेटेजी है वो आपके जो कंडीशंस मीट करने हैं। आप अगर एक कंडीशन है, 2 कंडीशन है, 3 कंडीशन है, आप कंडीशंस के ऊपर ये कोडिंग होता है। आपने कहा कि आरएसआई इतना होना चाहिए तो ही मेरा ट्रेड लेना, एडीएक्स का वैल्यू इतना होना चाहिए तो ही मेरा ट्रेड लेना, तो वो सब कंडीशंस मैच करके ट्रेड करेगा ना।
तो सर ये इंक्लूडेड है प्राइस? क्या हम
उसके लिए आपको सेपरेट कोडिंग चार्जेस देने पड़ते हैं।
तो वो कितने हैं?
वो डिपेंडिंग अपॉन व्हाट इज योर कोड। आपको कोड देंगे, आप बताएंगे ये कोडिंग करना है तो हम कोडर को देंगे, तो वहां से कोडर बताएगा इसमें इतना खर्चा आएगा, आप ओके करेंगे तो ही कोडिंग करेगा।
लेकिन अगर आपकी स्ट्रेटेजी यूज करेंगे तो नहीं लगेगा ना?
नहीं, मेरी स्ट्रेटेजी यूज करोगे तो नहीं लगेगा।
जो आपने भी 4 स्ट्रेटेजी बताया है, अगर उसमें यूज करने वाले तो उसमें कोई चार्ज नहीं है?
उसमें कोई चार्जेस नहीं है।
ओके, अब अपना कोई हम स्ट्रेटेजी देते हैं तो उसका चार्ज लगेगा ऑब्वियसली।
हाँ, आपको वो आपके लिए पर्सनल बनेगा, आपको दूसरे को देना है नहीं देना है वो आपके ऊपर है।
राइट।
आप बोलो नहीं ये स्ट्रेटेजी मैं ही चलाऊंगा तो आपके ऊपर है। आप बोलोगे नहीं ये स्ट्रेटेजी हम 10 सबको देना चाहते हैं, आप सबको दे दीजिए, या सब डिवाइड करके ले लीजिए कोडिंग का चार्जेस।
दिस सुपर ट्रेंड स्ट्रेटजी एंड दिस मैनुअल फ्यूचर ट्रेडिंग, ये कैसे इंटीग्रेट होगा
सर जी? सुपर ट्रेंड स्ट्रेटेजी
और हम लोग उसमें एक लीप ऑन फ्यूचर साथ में कर रहे हैं ना।
लीप जो है सर आप मैन्युअली ट्रेड कर रहे हो।
हाँ,
और सुपर ट्रेंड से जो ट्रेड हो रहा है दैट इज एल्गो में।
हाँ,
अब एल्गो में आपके पास, मेरे पास अभी फिलहाल 2 स्ट्रेटेजी है, जिसमें एक स्ट्रेटेजी में आपका बाई या सेल हमेशा एक पोजीशन खड़ा रहेगा। आइदर यू विल बी हैविंग ए बाई पोजीशन और यू विल बी हैविंग ए सेल पोजीशन एट एनी गिवन पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम। और दूसरा स्ट्रेटेजी ये है, उसमें आपका अगर 1 आवर चार्ट में अप ट्रेंड है तो मेरा बाई में तभी लेगा जब 5 मिनट में बाई का अप ट्रेंड आएगा, तभी सेल का कॉल लेगा नहीं। तो उसमें गैप्स होंगे, आपका एक ट्रेड खत्म होने के बाद दूसरा ट्रेड होने में 1-2 दिन लग सकते हैं कभी कभार। तो वो ट्रेड, नंबर ऑफ ट्रेड्स आपके कम हो जाएंगे।
नहीं, और हाउ वी कैन इंटीग्रेट दिस इंडिकेशन इन आवर दैट फ्यूचर ट्रेडिंग? आई एम टेलिंग, इज इट पॉसिबल टू यू गेट यूटिलाइजेशन ऑफ दिस in that leap and future trading? I am asking that question.
इंटीग्रेशन कर नहीं सकते क्योंकि सर लीप ऑप्शंस में आपको एवरी टाइम कोडिंग कराना पड़ेगा उसको सेपरेटली, अगर आपको वो भी एल्गो कराना है तो।
अच्छा, ओके।
वो मैंने कराया नहीं, इसीलिए नहीं है क्योंकि महीने में 1-2 ट्रेड के लिए मैं कोडिंग करूं उसका मेरे को सेंसिबल नहीं लगा।
ओके
सर, मेरा एक क्वेश्चन ये है कि whenever we are doing this future trading nowadays, क्या होता है, समझो 3-4 ट्रेड हम लोग रोज के लेते हैं, and you know we see that this is a good trend coming, 5,000 प्रॉफिट बन गया, I want to sell it off and come out of it. All these things, will that algo trading help me out on a daily basis?
या सर, सी algo trading में आप सुपर ट्रेंड को अगर देखोगे, सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट चीज क्या है, अगर मार्केट आपके फेवर में जा रहा है तो आपका सुपर ट्रेंड का वैल्यू भी ऊपर जा रहा है। तो जब भी रिवर्सल आना है तो वो ऊपर के वैल्यू में ही रिवर्सल आएगा। तो जब भी आपने आइदर, देयर आर 2 ऑप्शंस, अगर आप एक तो टारगेट सेट कर सकते हो, मेरे को 5,000 प्रॉफिट आया तो बुक कर लेना, या 2,000 लॉस आया तो मेरा एग्जिट कर लेना। तो जैसे ही 5,000 आएगा वो अपने आप एग्जीक्यूट कर लेगा आपका ऑर्डर।
पर ये हमको मैनुअली करना पड़ेगा सर?
कुछ नहीं करना पड़ेगा, आपको एक बार सिर्फ सेटिंग करना है।
ओके, फॉर एवरी ट्रांजैक्शन?
हाँ,
Is it for every transaction or is it?
No, for one script. अगर आपने एक डिसाइड किया, अगर फॉर एग्जांपल देखिए प्रेजेंटेशन दो, एक मिनट में आपको दिखा देता हूं। स्क्रीन ले, स्क्रीन है मैडम, स्क्रीन फुल शेयर स्क्रीन है।
सुब्रमण्यम जी आप थोड़ा डिटेल में डिस्कस करके आइए भाई।
सर जी देखिए इसमें अभी मैंने क्या कंडीशन दिए हैं, देखिए सपोज आई एम टेकिंग एक्सिस बैंक, स्क्रीन दिख रहा है सर?
हाँ,
हमने दिया है एचडीएफसी बैंक, एनएफओ है एचडीएफसी फ्यूचर, मैंने आइडेंटिफिकेशन के लिए टर्मिनल सिंपल एचडीएफसी दिया है, सेल मार्केट फ्यूचर स्टॉक 300 का लॉट है, एक है कैरी फॉरवर्ड करना है, स्टेप ट्रेलिंग मैंने 3.5 रुपया स्टेप ट्रेलिंग किया है। तो इसका मतलब है जैसे ही मेरा पोजीशन ट्रेड इनिशिएट होता है और मार्केट 3.5 रुपया ऊपर जाता है मेरे फेवर में, तो मेरा स्टॉप लॉस ऑटोमेटिकली कॉस्ट में कन्वर्ट हो जाएगा। ऑटोमेटिकली है। इसमें मेरे पास 4 ऑप्शन है, एक इनिशियल है जहां पे मैंने स्टॉप लॉस रखा है, वही स्टॉप लॉस रहेगा टिल द ऑर्डर इज क्लोज्ड। स्टेप ट्रेलिंग रखता हूं तो फॉर एवरी 1 रुपी स्टॉप लॉस विल बी ट्रेल्ड बाय 1 रुपी। अगर मैं स्टेप ट्रेलिंग रखता हूं तो मैंने जितना स्टॉप लॉस रखा है उतना प्राइस मेरा मूवमेंट आ जाता है तो मेरा स्टॉप लॉस कॉस्ट में कन्वर्ट होगा, और वापस 3.5 रुपया ऊपर गया तो मेरा स्टॉप लॉस और 3.5 रुपया ऊपर कन्वर्ट हो जाएगा। तो माई स्टॉप लॉस विल कंटिन्यूअसली ट्रेड, ऊपर 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 जाते रहेगा। जब भी रिवर्सल आएगा एट द हाईएस्ट पॉइंट मेरा एग्जीक्यूशन हो जाएगा। तो ये चीज जो है ना मैनुअली बहुत दिक्कत है, मैनुअली मॉडिफाई करना, यहाँ पे ये ऑटोमेटिकली कर देगा। और दूसरी बात, अगर आपके पास मल्टीपल लॉट्स है, आपने एक लॉट नहीं 4 लॉट लिया है और आपको स्टेप ऑन टारगेट देना है, तो आप फर्स्ट क्वांटिटी में कितना परसेंट में प्रॉफिट बुक करना चाहते हैं, क्वांटिटी क्या है, सेकंड में कितने परसेंट में बुक करना चाहते हैं, क्वांटिटी क्या है, थर्ड में कितने टक्के में बुक करना चाहिए, क्वांटिटी क्या है, ये आप सब डिफाइन कर सकते हो। तो तीनों स्ट्रैटेजी आपका एक एक स्टेप पे प्रॉफिट बुक होते जाएगा।
ये स्ट्रैटेजी आपका इसमें इक्विटी में भी चलेगा,
किसी में भी चलेगा आपका।
अच्छा, उसमें भी सुपर ट्रेंड चलेगा, इक्विटी में भी, ऑप्शन में भी चलेगा,
सब में चलेगा,
कॉल ऑप्शन और ये आपका पुट ऑप्शन में भी काम करेगा सर? सब में चलेगा सर। ओके।
एक ही है कि आप ऑप्शंस में करते हो तो लास्ट के 2-3 दिन नहीं यूज करना है। इरोशन फास्ट होता है तो उस दिन यूज करके फायदा नहीं है, तो उसको आपको नेक्स्ट एक्सपायरी में करना चाहिए, वीकली एक्सपायरी में।
लेकिन इसमें प्रॉब्लम ये ना कि ऑप्शंस के अंदर मार्केट रेट जाएगा, और जब मार्केट रेट जाएगा तो ऑप्शन में बहुत प्रॉब्लम है। मार्केट रेट का तो रेट बहुत ऊपर नीचे होता है।
ऊपर राइट कुछ है
सर जी, देखिए मार्केट रेट आपके ऊपर, आप इनिशियल प्राइस, आप प्राइस भी डाल के रख सकते हो इसमें।
अच्छा,
हमने मार्केट इसीलिए दिया है कि मेरा एक चांस छूटना नहीं चाहिए ट्रेड का। आप इसमें आप प्राइस भी डिसाइड कर सकते हो। अगर आपने बोला ये प्राइस में लेना है तो वो प्राइस जैसे ही आएगा ऑर्डर।
अच्छा, आपका वॉइस गया।
पीताम्बरन सर जीपीएस में
ऐसा अटका हुआ दिख रहा था।
So, PKG, if you recall, this super trend was coined by you in our group. I don't know, over the time we have come out of it. Otherwise, I remember very well, sometime in the month of June or May or June, you only coined that and we were closely watching, I think for IDFC or something like that. And then we got into so many other things, so we forgot.
Actually, we have come up with so many strategies. We are forgetting all the strategies.
Exactly. That's
आपने जो यूज किया है उसका इंडिकेटर ये था क्या, पीरियड और मल्टीप्लायर क्या था?
नहीं, we are very basic. आप बहुत एडवांस हैं. We are very basic.
नहीं, इसमें क्या है, आप जितने मल्टीपल यूज करेंगे ना टाइम फ्रेम्स, you have to understand how it is working.
Right.
आप उसको मॉडिफाई करते रहेंगे तो आपको एक फाइन ट्यून मिलेगा कि दिस इज वर्किंग फाइन।
डेफिनेटली आपका एक बार यूज करके देखा जा सकता है, डेफिनेटली इट्स वर्थ, ऐसा लग रहा है जिस हिसाब से, बट इट इज नॉट कि मतलब ये वर्थ नहीं लग रहा है, बिकॉज़ द कॉस्ट इज नॉट वेरी हाई।
कहता हूं आपको मैं कल से मंडे से जो भी ट्रेड होगा उसका क्लोज ट्रेड का अलग से इमेज आएगा और ओपन ट्रेड का अलग से इमेज आएगा।
मैं आपको मेरे ग्रुप में ही डाल देता हूँ। I will add you in the group only.
हाँ.
Then you can straight away put in the group, and then if anybody has a question, they can discuss with you. And our group, हमारा जो ग्रुप है वो अच्छा ग्रुप है, उसमें कोई टिप नहीं होता है।
मैं जनरली क्या है ना, मैं कोई भी ग्रुप में ये मेरे ट्रेड रिपोर्ट्स क्यों नहीं डालता हूँ, क्योंकि I don't want to force anyone to do this. If they are interested, I can send it to them. I don't want anyone. I am not forcing anyone to do this algo trading. But it's the future. If you adapt to the new things, it will be beneficial to all.
Right. तो हमने सुब्रमण्यम जी को, उमाशंकर जी को आपके साथ लगा दिया है।
हाँ सर जी, मोस्ट वेलकम।
सुब्रमण्यम जी आपसे इमीडिएटली डिस्कस करेंगे, उमाशंकर जी आपसे आगे और डिस्कस करेंगे। We are two our experts.
सर मेरे को एक क्वेरी ये था, वन सेकंड सर, कैन आई जस्ट इंटरप्ट फॉर अ मिनट सर? ये अपना जीटीटी जो हम लोग जगलाते हैं ना सर, उस पे भी सो मेनी ऑप्शंस यू आर हैविंग इन जीटीटी। क्या आप वो स्टेप ट्रेडिंग जो बोल रहे थे, कितना स्टेप पे कर सकते हैं, कितना हाइड करके दिखाना है, कितना स्टॉक लेना है, उसके ऊपर हाइड कर सकते हैं। ऑल दैट आल्सो कैन बी।
ये भी जीरोधा ने नया चालू किया है फॉर लास्ट 15-20 डेज। जीटीटी का नया फैसिलिटी एडवांस वाला चालू किया है, उसको थोड़ा स्टडी करना पड़ेगा।
उसके ऊपर थोड़ा स्टडी करके करेगा तो अच्छा रहेगा सर। वेदर दे आर इंक्लूडिंग अ पार्ट ऑफ अल्गो ऑलरेडी इन दिस थिंग, आई वांटेड टू नो लाइक यू नो।
हां, वो जीटीटी उन्होंने चालू किया है। पर जीटीटी में आप सुपर ट्रेंड कैसे लगाओगे? जीटीटी में सुपर ट्रेंड कैसे लगाओगे?
नहीं मतलब सर, जीटीटी अपने को साइड में करना है और अल्गो ट्रेडिंग करके आपका जो सुपर ट्रेंड का चार्ट निकाल के साइड में करके दोनों को इंडिकेट हम खुद करना चाहिए मैनुअली। दैट इज द ओनली वे।
सर, मिस्टर कोठारी सर, actually you see I have given a demo in Bank Nifty to you also regarding my intraday way back.
नहीं, आपने करेंसी का दिया था।
एक बैंक निफ्टी का भी आपको इंट्राडे मैंने डेमो दिया, but on condition this I am not doing it because manually it's not possible, even though I have developed that model.
Okay.
Because those days brokers used to give 10 times, 30 times. Nowadays it's nothing actually. It's 100%. So nowadays actually, unless it now only now it is beneficial because nobody can able to speculate.
Okay.
So I think now this model will work very good because Mr. Peethambharan is not keeping the stop losses into the system and allowing the big algo traders to execute that stop orders, actually hit the stop orders.
That's a very important point.
That is very. Now actually the day one when I ring up this Peethambharan, anyhow, really I am not going to leave him. I am going to take his guidance.
That will be for the benefit of the group, definitely.
मैंने पीताम्बरन जी को क्लियरली बोला था कि मेरे ग्रुप में ना बड़े धुरंधर लोग हैं। हमारे ग्रुप में नॉर्मल वाले आपको ट्रेडर नहीं मिलेंगे। They will question you on everything.
अल्गो चालू हुआ है ना सर, डे टाइम में भी मैं फ्री हूँ क्योंकि सिस्टम ट्रेड कर रहा है, मुझे कुछ करना नहीं है। I am free for the full day also.
I want to tell Mr. Peethambharan, one point during this presentation that was a very unique, feature of his presentation today. The patience he displayed, because it is a new field. The people were bombarding with questions, but the way he responded and so coolly, it was simply amazing. And this 2.5 hours presentation, nobody felt it was so lively, and it was such a great Sunday for all of us in the group. Thank you, Mr. Peethambharan, and my thanks to PKG, for picking up such wonderful human beings to, for this Sunday webinar. I wish all the best to Mr. Peethambharan to enrich us with much more knowledge in future also. Thank you. All the best to you.
Sir, actually, let me be very frank. When I was listening to these organs presentations, I was very sleepy. Moment Mr. Peethambharan has started the Algo Trade, it is my cup of tea. Immediately, I was 100% awake. Yeah.
Sir, I got one question. Sir, you are full-time trader, you are retired, or you are still working, or exact? Because whatever scheme you suggest. Actually, working with them.
Full-time trading.
Come again, sir, and hear you.
I'm a full-time trader I'm a full-time trader and a franchisee of Nirmal Bang.
Okay, sir. Okay. Thank you, sir. Because whatever is suggested would be very helpful for people who are in the working right now, who are in the offices and they don't have time to do full-time trading and all that. So I think this will be very useful for them.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, sir.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot, Mr. Peethambharan. I will keep in touch with you.
Yeah, sir. Definitely, sir.
So nice of you. God bless you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Peethambharan ji. मतलब जैसा आपने काफी पेशेंस से सब लोगों को बताया है, really great. And then definitely we work on it. आपका जो पहले वाला मैंने presentation देखा था तो that was मतलब काफी वो था. But today the concepts are very clear, and that is the reason I had invited you for this presentation. You accepted it, and then despite you are not knowing anybody, you agreed for the presentation. So we are really grateful to you, and we look forward for the further our discussion and further business journey. Thank you very much.
Definitely, sir.
Sir, please put Mr. Peethambharan's group also.
Yeah, I'll put him. I will add him in the group. But then I have to remove one member from the group. That is the big problem.
Remove one member from the group, sir.
So I have to remove one member. Whoever is the most inactive, that member will be removed and Peethambharan will be added.
Yeah, for removal also Algo will help. You put all the conditions, so the rank will come automatically. So your job will be made easy.
Peethambharan ji, I'm just telling you, we have a 257 member limit, and our group is always full. Okay, and we have a condition that the person who is not active, he will be removed.
Certain rule.
He will be
if everyone is interested, I will keep posting certain things in the group also.
Yeah. And we have a very unique group. No tip, only discussion on the strategies.
We also don't give tips. We just give support and resistance. This is the support, this is the resistance. You have to trade as per your plans. Don't say buy this or sell this. We just give the support and resistance of the stock. And generally, I give it on Nifty and Bank Nifty.
Very good.
Khatarji, what about our idea of forming the company? Is it going on or how is it?
अरे वो बाद में डिस्कस करते हैं. Let us finish this thing. So thank you very much, sir, Peethambharan ji.
Thanks
a lot. God bless you. Thank you.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Thank you.